I will now call to order the special meeting of the Board of Trustees of the Texas Southmost College District. Trustees present, Mr. J.J. De Leon, Ms. Alejandra Aldrete, Mr. Ruben Herrera, Mrs. Delia Sainz, and myself. Also present, our President, Dr. Jesus Roberto Rodriguez. Absent is Mr. Tony Zabaleta and Mrs. Eva Alejandro. And I'm going to call on Secretary Aldrete to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, Ms. Aldrete. Ms. Carr, any public speakers? Thank you. Let's get to the real thing. Item number 4, consideration and possible action on approval of memorandum of understanding and certificate between Texas Southmost College and Texas A&M Engineering Experiment Station. And I'm going to call on Dr. Jesus Roberto Rodriguez to do a presentation.
Thank you, Madam Chair and Board of Trustees. Before you is an MOU whereby Texas Southmost College will be providing training courses for Texas A&M RGV Advanced Manufacturing Hub. Before I give you an overview of the agenda item, I would like to recognize the Texas A&M delegation that have joined us today. Let me start by recognizing our very own Brownsville native, Texas A&M Board Regent, Mike Hernandez. With him is Dr. John E. Hurtado, Interim Vice Chancellor and Dean of Engineering, Texas A&M. Dr. Cindy Lawley, Assistant Vice Chancellor of Academic Outreach and Workforce Programs, Texas A&M. Ms. Julie Kopczynski, Assistant Vice Chancellor of Government Relations, Engineering, Texas A&M. Mr. David Coatney, Director, Texas A&M Engineering Extension Service. Mr. Mark Posada, Assistant Agency Director, Texas A&M Engineering Extension Service. And Mr. George Gavito from the Brownsville area. Thank you so much for joining us today. Trustees, the MOU describes how TSC will develop and provide training courses that align to the development of a skills workforce for the support of advanced manufacturing. TSC will provide qualified trainers to develop and teach the training programs. Texas Southmost College will provide all equipment and training materials adequate for classes. The training schedule and location of classes will be mutually agreed upon. Texas A&M Engineering Experiment Station shall pay TSC for delivery of training. The initial term of the agreement shall begin on the date the agreement is approved by the TSC Board of Trustees and signed by the TSC Delegated Authority. This proposed MOU has been reviewed and approved by College and Board Legal Counsel. At this point, I would like to invite Mr. Hurtado, a member of the Texas A&M delegation, to the podium to share a few words about our partnership. Dr. Hurtado.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy. That's what we say at Texas A&M. I want to begin by thanking you, Dr. Rodriguez, thanking the Texas Southmost College Board for inviting us here today. This is my first visit to your campus, and it's lovely. I really appreciate your hospitality. You know, with funding from the Texas State Legislature, we were able to begin in September of 2021 this initiative for the advanced manufacturing in the Rio Grande Valley. To date, we've provided more than 6,000 certificates for local community members to reach our goal of 10,000. But it's really more than certificates. This is about positioning the Rio Grande Valley to be a leader in advanced manufacturing, providing courses, providing training in important areas like cybersecurity, additive manufacturing, subtractive manufacturing, in all areas of workforce development. I believe the partnership that we're encroaching on today, what that will do is that will allow us to leverage each other's expertise. This memorandum of understanding will allow us to take the steps needed to change the community in the ways that will position this area to be leaders in the state and leaders in the nation. I look forward to this partnership, and I thank you again for your hospitality and invitation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Madam Chair, Board of Trustees, this concludes my presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to approve the memorandum of understanding and certificate between Texas Southmost College and Texas A&M Engineering Experiment Station, and I authorize President Rodriguez to execute the MOU as presented.
I second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Discussion?
Yay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carries. Now I'd like to have a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Herrera. Second by Mr. De Leon. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those against? Motion carries.
We're married.